What's up, fams? We are live. So, we're live on YouTube, we're live on Instagram, and it is day 2 out of 15 for the Body Rescue Challenge. Quite exciting, guys. It is leg day today. And if you guys haven't already signed up, all you have to do is go to kwameduah.com, sign up, and join the Body Rescue Facebook group because I've posted the workouts in there. So basically, the topic for today is how to train legs properly. Okay? I'm just gonna wait for everyone to come on and give some shout outs and say hi to everyone that's coming in. What's up, Alex? How we doing? Guys? How we doing, guys? So I'm live on YouTube and Instagram. Big man like Kwame. What's up, kid? How we doing, guys? How we doing? We killing it. Hope everyone's smashing it. How we going, Sean? How we doing? Thanks for joining the streams, guys. Look at this leg. This leg day, guys. Leg day. It's leg day. That's we're working legs today. So, yo, my boy Sean, smashing it. Hello, Arabian. How we doing? How tall am I? I'm about 176 centimeters. Hi, London Ben from YouTube. How we doing? Hi, Rodney. Hope you well, my boy. Ota, what's up, Dave? How we doing, guys? So, let's go, Brian. How we doing? How we going? I'm doing good, Sanjeev. How you doing? Boom. Like that, baby. Like that. My screen is just going a little bit to the side. So today we're going to be talking about leg day, okay? And how to train legs properly. This is a big one. Woo! So I want you guys to stay tuned because by the end of this live stream, I hope that you guys will be able to train legs properly. And now, if I run into you and we're walking past after a gym session and you tell me you've trained legs, guys, and you're not limping or you're not sweating, there's a problem there. You have to go back and go train legs again because you ain't trained hard enough. Now, the big reason why a lot of people don't grow when they train legs is because they're literally not putting in enough effort. But they also don't know how to train legs. So this is going to be an awesome episode because I want to teach you guys exactly how to train legs. I do have a training program as well too, which is in the Facebook group, which for the Body Rescue Challenge, and all you have to do is go to www.kwameduah.com. Everything is on my bio as well, guys. Just make sure you click it. Join the Facebook group. It's free, guys. Join the Facebook group, and I've actually put the whole video in there, so this is reference. But I want to go through and explain every little bit of it. Okay, so who likes leg day? I'm gonna make this as interactive as possible as well, because I want you guys to join me with this. Who actually likes training legs? Who likes training legs? Because leg day it's a big thing. For me, it's a love-hate relationship with legs. Okay? When I train legs, okay, I feel satisfied after I finish. Halfway between, I feel good. The energy is pumping. Like I'm getting a good workout in. However, I get a little bit nervous. I hate leg day only because I hate squats. Dude, 100%. Don't worry, I feel you. I feel you on that. I'm gonna teach you how to train. Okay, let's go for why do you hate squats? Now, squats is a very great exercise for legs. I don't. Legs train makes me... Okay, that's a bit weird. But it's weird, but it's actually true. So it's weird to actually say that. I can't actually deny that. Mark, how we doing? Hi, that's heels. I don't, but I will. I love legs. Okay, how to walk after. Yes. What's up? I am Jensen. What's up from YouTube? I'm Jensen, you moderator my YouTube. My boy. I can't lie, I hate legs. Thank you. Look, there's a reason we all hate legs because most of the good things in life are actually some of the hardest things in life too. So it's totally understandable. I understand where you guys are coming from. It's totally fine. I hate legs too, but I also love it. Okay? I love the feeling of like after I've trained legs, the euphoric feeling from training. Yo, my boy Jules, loving the masterclass. Boom. Thanks, brother. Thanks for supporting. I appreciate you. Wait, I'm streaming on YouTube and Instagram, just in case you're a little bit confused, guys. So that's why there's there's a lot here, guys. But yeah, so we're talking about Kayla loves training legs. Boom. What's wrong with you? See, I love training legs and I hate it too. It's a love-hate relationship. Okay, you hate training legs too sometimes. See the thing. Let's break it down. Why do we all hate training legs? Okay. Much love, guys. Much love from YouTube. What do you think of Paddy Chupin? I think he's an awesome, crazy ass physique. He's got an awesome, crazy ass physique and a lot of hard work to get there too. Now, why do we hate training legs? Like, I need to know. Okay. Quickly, I'm surprised the camera fits you. Fuck, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. How we doing, YouTube fam? What's up? Don't worry, I'm not ignoring you. So I'm gonna ask a quick question as well too. What is your favorite exercise when it comes to legs? So everyone, what is your favorite exercise and what is your most hated exercise? So first your favorite and then most hated. I wanna know. Bomb my calves, they won't grow. We talk about calves as well too. It's the pain of squats. I'm gonna explain to you also how to squat because that's our first exercise for tonight. Can I train if I have a hernia? You're gonna have to ask your doctor for that. So oh, thank you for the badge, Pedro. Thank you. What a legend. Thank you. If anyone buys a badge, I'm going to do 5 clap push-ups in this small little area I got here. Thanks, Pedro. I appreciate you. Leg press, hate. Okay, so you, NJ, brother, you hate the leg press. That's also in our programming today, so I'm going to talk about that. Favorite, probably deads and glute bridges. Damn, we don't have deads or glute bridges today. Deadlifts, we don't have deadlifts in this program today. However, I'll talk about it through as well. I love doing squats, but my knees don't allow. Oh, we're going to talk about it. I love this. Woo, squats is my favorite. Squats. Okay. This is brilliant. Okay, so let's break down a squat. Okay, squat technique, leg press, more mind to muscle connection. Yes, leg press is a great mind to muscle connection. Oh my god, you guys, this is mind blowing. Do you know why? I love this because I'm about to share a wealth of knowledge with you guys. Okay, however, a lot of the things you guys are actually saying are in relation to my training. So we're gonna go through my training today, and I'm gonna break it down for you. The first exercise is a squat. How do we squat? Okay, now we're gonna do a little bit of a technique breakdown with squats, and I'm gonna teach you how to squat and not hate squats too much. Okay, so I'm here, YouTube fam. Hopefully you can see me. Whew, I'm gonna have to push my camera a little bit further back because it's a little bit too close for my liking. And I don't like that. You know. Okay. Yes. Okay, we're gonna squat, guys. Keeping our feet short, shoulder width apart or slightly wider. Now this depends on the size of your legs as well too. When we do squat, guys, what are some of the biggest things we have to take into consideration? So I want you guys to answer this with me because we're gonna help each other out. Okay, but it's better to understand when you actually answer questions. When I want to squat, what are the things I want to focus on? Can anyone help me out here? When we're gonna squat, what's my main focus? What am I doing when I'm squatting? Like, how do you squat? Okay, so just give me some little tips with squats, guys. Off the top of your head, when you squat, what do? What are some of the things you gotta put into consideration? Because this is very important. I want feet and shoulders aligned. Yes, that's good. Push knees out. Yes, good. I love those. Good, great form. Yes, but how do we achieve great form with our squat? Depth. Yes, good. Drive through the heels. Yes, beautiful. Okay, so I'm trying to really set up my camera here so you guys can see this a little bit more clearly, okay? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna squat, okay? What's our first one? Feet, shoulders aligned. Push ass out and chest up. Okay, so let's start from the ground, okay? Guys, how do we squat? Feet, shoulders aligned. Kay said, we're gonna push through our heels. So start to feel your heels. Okay? Now look at my back. My back is slightly bent, okay? Now this is an issue. Now, if you are struggling, thank you, Byron Leroy, but the bad, I'm gonna do some push-ups. Woo! Okay. If anyone buys a badge, your boy is doing some push-ups for the gram and the YouTube. Okay, so feet, shoulders aligned. Now, we've worked all the way here. What we're gonna do next? Knees out. Why rotate our knees out? When we rotate our knees out, we activate our glutes, okay? Now, rule of biomechanics, the joint that moves first is the joint that's gonna take most of the weight, okay? Rotate our knees. There's an external rotation of our knees. Our glutes and hamstrings connected. They're gonna take most of the load. Now this is great when your glutes and hamstrings are taking most of the load because one, you're less chance of injury, they're also bigger muscle groups, which means it is easier. You're generally making your glutes easier to squat. A lot of people struggle to activate their glutes when they squat. The reason why you usually struggle to activate your glutes when you squat is because there is, someone with a badge, Chris Misko. Shout out to, okay, I'm gonna have to do some push-ups. 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. All right, we're back. The reason why you struggle to activate your glutes and hamstrings when you squat is because they're behind you. So it's really harder to connect your mind to muscle. So starting from the feet down, feel those heels. If you can't feel your heels, so what do? Lift your toes up. Lift those toes up, okay? Then rotate those knees up. Come down to your waist, okay? Now this is important over here. Some people have a pelvic tilt. So basically your back comes out, okay? If you naturally stand like that, what you want to do is tuck your pelvis in. Squeeze your core nice and tight. However, if you're someone that naturally runs their back, you're going to have to do the opposite. You're going to be trying to actually be going for like an anterior pelvic tilt, which is basically like that. But all you want to do is a neutral spine. So you want your back nice and neutral. Now, we've worked all the way from down here, down here, down here. Next up, chest. What do we want our chest? We want to retract those deltoids, okay? So you see those gym bros walking around like this? This is the time to actually put that to use. Other times it doesn't really matter. It just looks like someone's tickling you. You have big watermelons underneath your arms. That doesn't help anyone. Use this in your squat. Retract your deltoids, okay? So pushing through our heels. If you struggle to push through your heels, knees up, knees out, chest up, and we're gonna open up our knees. Open up, okay? So I'm gonna go from the side, open up as much as possible as we come down, okay? Now, we're down here. What's up next? Shoulders back, yes. You are right, that's a little savage. Shoulders are back. What we're gonna do? Now we're gonna get up. Start thinking. You gotta think. Push through the heels. Mind to muscle connection is super important. You gotta push through your heels, okay? Pushing through the heels. Drive our hips forward. Squeeze our glutes right at the peak of the movement, okay? This is how we successfully achieve our squat. Shape, Kwame, looking good. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. We've gone through our squats. Now, how do we train legs properly? Now, if you are going to start with a movement like a squat, okay? I want someone to give me a bit of an example here because I want you guys to really understand how to train legs properly. How do you train legs properly? Okay? If you guys, so let me get someone that was starting squats with their workout and they were going for hypertrophy. How would you usually start your squat workout? Imagine that's the first exercise you're doing without a warm-up. What would you usually do? How many reps of squats would you actually do when you do your squats when you're starting? Because again, I want you guys to understand every single little bit of it. I know someone who used to look over here, he's almost my gym trainer. Thank you, I appreciate that. So if you guys were squatting, okay, how many reps would you start off with your squat? Just a quick question, 12-ish, okay? Okay, 12-ish. Thank you, Chris, thank you. I'll do 3 times 20, nice. Okay, look, I'm not saying any of them are wrong, okay? But first of all, you really got to warm up the muscles. Now you've got the big ass muscle here, you got your legs, okay? 10, 9, 8. Look, I'm not saying there's any right or wrong, but you got to warm up properly into a workout. This is one of the most important things. This is why a lot of people struggle to do. I could actually start my squats with 50 reps. And I know you guys think it's ridiculous. I could just start with a bar. Start with 50 reps of squats. Now, this is the reason why I'll start with 50 reps of squats. I'm not just squatting for high reps for sure. I'll just start with a bar. Now, you've got such a big muscle group. And in order to warm it up, it's not as simple as doing only 5 or 10 reps. There's so many muscles. You've got 4 different muscle groups that make up your quad, okay? That's just your quads alone, okay? You got your glutes, hamstrings as well too. So there's so much with your legs. Now you also want to achieve depth. You want to achieve form and technique. You want to get the muscles warm before you can get a nice stretch and actually get your depth and technique, okay? So this is very important that you do a nice long warm-up when you do a squat, especially when it's your first exercise, okay? Alternatively, you can jump on a leg press and start with a leg press, or leg extension. That's a nice one. Do some high reps as well. Pump as much blood into the muscles so your joints suffer less as well too. So we're starting off with 50 reps. Now I want you guys to try this when you're in the gym, okay? 50 reps just with the bar, nice and light, or even just body weight. Give that, do some little pulses. So this is how to warm up, how you're gonna warm up, okay? Nice and easy, nice and low. Getting some reps in, nice and controlled, okay? Get some pulses here, sit there for a little bit, let your legs stretch in a little bit, okay? If you're not with the bar, and you're just doing body weight, move around. Get those knees and joints used to the movement as you get down, okay? Then I'm gonna add some more weight on there, okay? So I'll give you an example, and this is what I did today, and it's actually in my group as well. If you go on my on my page, the link is in my bio. All you gotta do is click the link in my bio, and you'll be able to see it, okay? And you can join the Facebook group. The whole workout is there. So I started off with 50 reps, then I put on 20 kilos on each side, so 60 kilos. Then I went for 20 reps, okay? Now my legs are getting warmed up now. You've got your smaller muscle groups, okay? When you're doing squats, does your knee go over your toe or behind the toe? I always keep my knees over the toe. Now this is what happens, okay? When people are working on their squats, one of the reasons that their knees might go over their toes is one, could be tightness, two, they're also leaning forward. And what I'm doing right now is when I'm doing this, I can also put a large impact on my knee, which isn't good. What you want to do is try and retract your knees. So instead of your knees coming down like this, you want your knees opening up like that. If that makes any sort of sense, okay? So instead of them coming like this when you squat, you want them like that instead. Like this, a lot of pressure on your knees, a lot of pressure actually on your quads as well. When you're using heavy weight, this can be detrimental because it's only a certain amount that your knees can take. Over here, a little bit less pressure on your knees. All of the tension goes to your glutes and hamstrings, okay? So that's how you basically transfer it over. So you've done your 50 reps for a warm-up, go into 20 reps, and then increase the weight again, okay? So I'll go from 60 kilos to 100 kilos, 10 reps. Now, when I go for these 10 reps, I'm going to go very nice and controlled. Now, I'm going to tell you a little secret, guys. When you guys train legs and you are squatting, okay? Especially when you go heavier, it is sometimes actually easier to go slower. And I'll tell you why. Look, with time and attention, there is an explanation that the slower you go, there is more time and attention that you're putting on the muscle, okay? I'm not saying that it's easier to go slower, but sometimes it is easier to go slower based on your form. Most of the time, we can be shaky, our core can be shaky. It's gonna take a lot more energy to actually balance and stabilize us when we're squatting, okay? However, if you do go slow and you can actually keep yourself in a straight line or a straight alignment, then you're gonna use much less energy. You're gonna be using less muscles to basically trying to stabilize your body because you're already in stability. You're gonna be utilizing your muscles. There's less chance of injury because your joints are also less at risk. So these are some of the things that we're going to take into consideration when we are squatting. Nice slow control. The more advanced your technique gets, you can go faster. So it's one of the things that is very, very important. Then we get into our working sets. After doing our 3 sets, 50 reps, 20 reps, 10 reps, we get 3 sets in. Now we've got 6 to 8 reps. While I like 6 to 8 reps, it's a brilliant one for growth, okay? You can exert sub-maximal effort in there, and you've also got a rep range to work with. Now, what I'll personally do, once I'm gonna go for 8 reps, I'll be aiming for 8. If I hit those 8 successfully, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna increase the weight. So I'm trying to get a range between 6 to 8 reps, right? If I hit those 8 successfully, I increase the weight. In the next set, you got 3 sets to do this. So you can use that to gauge. I want to be hitting 6 reps and be absolutely spent. I want to give you my effort. Now, the reason why a lot of your legs don't grow, guys, is because you actually don't put in enough effort when it comes to training. And that effort just depends on you. It depends on your mindset. A lot of you actually have good training styles as well. And look, training, the direction, I can give you the workout, I can give you the training. But if you don't put in enough effort and you're not challenging yourself, there's no good mind to muscle connection, your legs are still not going to grow. Okay, this is why this is very, very important. And I really want to explain to you this. And I want you guys to understand what exactly goes into leg training. And sometimes you might see me at the gym squatting 20 kilos and I'll be dying. But I might also have my mind to muscle connection there. I'm also working and it's really killing me inside. And some bloke is probably like, yo, I can squat that easy. And I'm like, look, man, it's also different what I'm doing. So there's so many different ways to challenge your muscles, and this is why it's very important. Okay, so this is squats explained. Does anyone have any questions about squats in general? I just ride my bike to the gym. I am now here putting in all that knowledge into practice. My boy Pedro, good job. Kill that leg session. This is it. I love this. You know what? I love it when you guys practice this because you can actually feel it straight away and you can actually utilize that. And I want to see growth from you guys. I want to see you guys progress. This is what it's about. So yeah, keep killing it, Pedro. Massive ups to you, my bro. Woo! Nice work. All right, so squats done, guys. Now let's go into leg press. Now the leg press is actually quite an easy movement. It's a machine. Machine is actually a bit of a regression most of the time. Yes, Kay, you smashed this workout today, so that was awesome as well too. And we got your glutes engaged. We got you smashing it, and this is very important too. Now, absolutely smash it. I struggle with a lot of weight on the barbell. Is it okay to use less weight? Will my legs still grow? Yes, of course. Honestly, a lot of the time when people are putting so much weight on the bar and they're struggling and their form and technique is bad, what happens is you actually transfer more to your joints. Now, once your muscles get disengaged, a lot of the tension goes to your joints. You might not even feel it at the time while you're training. Do you know why? Thank you, Vinod. You might not feel it at the time while you train. The reason why you don't feel it at the time is because your body actually, when you're in that beast mode, oh my God, I'm going to lift up some crazy heavy weights, what happens is your body actually releases something called noradrenaline, which you probably have. It's like a hype when you have coffee. You feel less pain, and then later on you're like, oh my God, my knees are hurting. Look, I know exactly the reason why your knees are hurting, because you've got the muscles to use this, but you're not using it properly. There's no good mind to muscle connection over there, and this is very important. So yes, drop the weight, and eventually your body is gonna build the myofibrils, which is basically the muscles and the strength to be able to lift the weight. And that's why you progressively overload. This is why you program. This is why it's important while you train, okay? Thanks, guys. I hope you guys understand the principle of squatting. Look, there's going to be more in my Facebook group. Just click the link in my bio. at Kwame Duah. Join Body Rescue. Again, it's totally free. Easy work, guys. Join the Facebook group. Ask me any questions there as well, guys. After you try this, I'm very curious to hear your feedback as well. So it's going to be epic. I'm very, very keen to help you guys. And the full workout is also there. So you guys can try and put this into practice. Okay? And I want to see how much everyone dies when they does this. And look, you're going to hate me for it, but you thank me too. So look, it's a win-win for us. Next up, we've got our leg press. We've got slow concentric. Now, does anyone know what a concentric movement is? This is going to be a little test. What is a concentric movement? Why? And I've talked about this on my social media, my YouTube, my Instagram quite a lot. Why do I use concentric movements? This is very, very important when it comes to the exercises. Why a concentric movement? This is important. So what is a slow concentric and why a slow concentric? What's up? Because I really want to explain to you guys in depth. No idea. Slow on the way up, KK, boom. Okay, so let's take a bicep curl for instance, okay? Coming up nice and slow, okay? Nice and controlled. Let's take a squat for instance, we're doing legs. Coming up nice and slow. But why do I do this? Why would I come up slowly? What is the purpose of a concentric movement? Thank you guys. This is one thing I really, really want you guys to understand because this is gonna be a game changer. Once you guys understand this, your mind to muscle connection game will be on top. So the reason why you do a slow concentric movement is actually to help with activation. So activation of your muscles is one of the reasons for a slow concentric movement. So this is very, very important. So why am I doing a slow concentric movement? The reason why, so when we're going to do a leg press, this is the exercise. We've got 5 seconds up. So this isn't a leg press, this is a squat at the moment. But I'm going to just demonstrate here because right now I'm not in the gym and I don't have a leg press. So we're going to press 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're not doing anything unless, okay? You're not doing anything with this unless you can actually connect your mind and muscle. The reason for a concentric movement is so you can have better muscle activation. Now I want you guys to try this with me, okay? I want you to be at home. Don't get any weight at all. Just come up very slow. Squeeze your hand. Come up very, very slowly in a bicep curl. Very slowly up, okay? And then come down slowly. You're gonna notice you feel your arm a lot more as you're coming up, okay? Now, this is because That is your activation phase of your movement. So that's a slow concentric activation phase. And this is very, very important when it comes to training. You need to be able to utilize your activation phase, especially when you're training. If you're training and your activation phase isn't switched on, your mind to muscle connection is done. So we do exercises like slow concentric movements because they help with activation. So we've got 5 seconds up. I'm going to use my squats here instead of a leg press. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? And then we're doing 5 reps of that. After that, we're going to also pump in more blood. Now, the reason why we're going to go for high reps of 20, okay, we're going for 20 reps after, is because now that we've activated the muscle, it's time for us to move a little bit fast. My man has cannonball shoulders. Thanks, my boy. What's up, Eden on YouTube? What's up? What's up? Yeah, the reason why I actually prefer to add some reps after, straight after, is we're going to use something called sarcoplasmic stimulation training, where we're actually going to pump more blood into the muscle, expand the muscle, so then you can absorb more glycogen and actually help with building muscle. I did 8 now, like that. My pulse is at 180, 170. Yes. So it's intense. And this is going to be very, very effective when we do our training tomorrow, where we're going to be using lighter weights to absolutely destroy our upper body. You guys are going to love this. This is going to be next level, okay? So this is going to be great. I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for you guys to absolutely try this workout. It's going to be epic. I'm going to quickly go through the rest of the workout so you guys understand this. And Kay burnt over 500 calories in this workout. Woo! And Kay is just a little thing as well. She's very tiny as well. And you burn more the heavier you are. So this is crazy. You also burn more. For those trying to lose weight, you burn more in a leg session than you do in a HIIT session. And then burn more at rest. So if you are trying to lose weight, do legs. Yes. Do it on the chin up bar and you feel it. Yes. That is so true. I love this, guys. I love this. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Taking in the knowledge and killing it as well too. I'm just going to quickly check my YouTube chat as well too. Yo, what's up, Eden? How we doing? Hope you're all doing good. And guys, so with the leg press, we've got slow concentrics. Now, I'm going to ask a question. So we have a concentric and eccentric phase. Which phase does more muscle tears occur when we are training? Does it occur in A, the concentric, or B, the eccentric phase? So, what phase of hypertrophy does more muscle tears occur? The concentric or eccentric? This is a tricky. Just A or B. A is concentric, B is eccentric. I'm curious to see if anyone can answer this one for me. Which phase does more muscle tears occur? Because when you want to build your muscle, you have to engage the muscle. You have to allow microscopic tears, tiny little tears that help. B, yes, Eden on YouTube. Woo! You are right. The eccentric phase. B, Pedro on Instagram. Yes, you are 100% right, guys. So we're going to incorporate this because we want to still get more tears on the muscle. Again, and at this point, our muscles are exhausted. So we want to make sure we get the most out of it. Now, let's take this as a leg press. B, everyone's in B now. Okay, now we're going to come down nice and slow for the eccentric. Slow. B, everyone B. That's perfect, guys. Yes, Byron. Yes. Woo. So this is going to be the negative phase. So this is what you think. A lot of times people are like, do some negative work. Now, we're going to be doing a high position leg press. Why high position? Because a lot of people struggle to feel their hamstrings and glutes when they use the leg press. So this is a great way to activate your hamstrings and glutes. Now, just for you guys to know, your hamstrings is the part behind your leg. Your glutes is the other side too, a little bit higher. Hi, Omen, how we doing? Good. So, what we're going to be doing, guys, is activating our hamstrings and glutes with this slow eccentric movement by getting more tears on our glutes and hamstrings, microscopic tears. So we're going 5 seconds down, and then what we're going to do again after we've got those nice low microscopic tears, we still pump more blood in there, expand those muscles, and force them to grow. When you are training, you be like, look, I command you to grow. You know, you got to do everything. You got to put in that effort. You got to give in that 100%, especially on leg day. I'm saying everything, every day you have to go hard when you're training. No, if you don't feel it, that's okay. You know, you just making an effort is good enough. Not on leg day though. You go hard on leg day. Nah, I'm kidding, guys. with leg day, you want to put in a massive effort. It is, you burn a lot more. Your body also produces more natural testosterone because you're using such big muscle groups to work. So it's a very important day. Make sure you're feeling good when you're going to train legs, or make sure you have a good warm up to warm you up and get into the zone. Do something to get you into the zone before you train legs. It's very, very important. Okay, you guys are killing it. Okay, next up, we've got our hack squats to failure. Now, a lot of people say don't train to failure, and I'm going to teach you a different technique on how to train to failure and use it to benefit you. So this exercise is super savage, guys, and I don't want you guys to miss out. So make sure you click the link in my bio, join the Facebook group. It's in my Facebook group. I've actually posted a whole video, the sets and reps as well too. Show on leg day. After leg day is satisfying, Eden, you are right. After leg day is super satisfying. Hack squat. This is literally death by hack squat. I'm actually gonna name this exercise here death by hack squat. Now this is one exercise I absolutely love because it really tests you and it teaches you to fail. I'll tell you what, there's never growth unless there's failure. You need to learn how to fail. So, Pedro is in the hack squat now. Woo! Get him, my man, get him. So with this hack squat, we're going for 6 to 8 reps. Oh, you joined the Facebook group, Kay? Yeehaw! Guys, you guys are gonna love it. There's honestly so much information. I hope you guys click that link. Easy way, it'll take 2 seconds. Join up. Join the Facebook group, join our Telegram group. We're going to be pumping information there non-stop in these 15 days. I want to see some epic progress and some epic changes with you guys. So I want to help you as much as possible. I want to help you. I want to make a difference in the community as well. If you're making a difference in someone else's life, that's the most important thing. You know, there's so much gratification from that. Let's get back into a hack squat, guys. Hack squat, big, nice machine. Love your energy. Thank you. I appreciate you, Eden. Thank you. You joined Telegram too. Thanks, KK. You're an absolute legend. So, hack squat. Like I said, a lot of people say don't fail when you train. And I'm going to teach you why you should fail when you train and how to actually fail when you train. Okay. Now we've got a hack squat over here. Okay. I'm not in the gym right now. I'm explaining to you the full workout with the video. It's all on my Facebook page, so you guys will understand a little bit more with all the reps and sets when you try this. Okay. This is epic. So when you get to your hack squat, we're going to find a weight that you can control. So control up and down. The reason I want control is because I want you to maintain mind to muscle connection. I don't want you to be using your joints to lift. Guys, no joints, no joints. I want you to use that meat. Use that meat, guys. Use those legs. Use them to lift. That's what we want. This is what we're here for, okay? We want to grow that muscle, so we're going to use it, okay? So, nice control down, nice control up. Feel the muscles activate. Go down and up. 6 to 8. Some maximal effort. Take a deep breath in on your way out. Come down, push your knees out, extend out. At your 8th rep, you should be failing. So if you do your first set and you don't fail on your 8th, that's alright. Increase the weight, stack that weight on. Hack squat is fine to fail on. You're protected when you fail on the machine, you're good, you're all set. That is why it's a hack squat, that is why it's a machine. So you did this for 6 to 8 reps, but that doesn't end there. After failure, we're jumping onto our leg extension, which is a nice simple machine. It's isolated, doesn't require much effort or core stabilization, so it is easy to continue. So we're going to do a superset with a burner, but it's a full isolated burner. So we jump on the leg extension straight after into a superset, and we're hitting 20 reps. Okay. Now I guarantee you, most of you would not be able to do this 20 reps on your leg extension straight, even if you go very lightweight. It's going to really burn. It's going to take a lot of you. This is how we test our mental power. This is how we're like, look, we're about to take this stuff to another level. Leg extension, hack squat, baby. It's amazing. 4 sets of this. And the good thing about this is you're going to have enough energy to fail and come back and still do the same weight or even heavier afterwards and still fail again and still do this. So this is very different. I haven't really seen anyone else train like this, but this will take your training to another level. If we ain't failing, we ain't gaining it, and that is a great quote. In fact, that might be my next Instagram post. If we ain't failing, we ain't gaining. I like it. There's no growth. Growth doesn't happen unless you do fail. So it is good. That's good. And of course you have to learn. Okay, so now we're gonna finish off with some hamstrings and glutes. Okay, so we finish off our squats. You know, we've warmed up into it. Our legs are really gone by now. Right now, your legs should be gone. You failed a few times. You're literally at the end of the workout. That's why we're going to a hack squat. Hack squat is nice. this exercise is also very core dominant. That's why you also got to keep the balances, so we also hit our hamstrings a lot. It's not too much effort. It's a hack squat. It's very isolated and very, very easy to do. Thank you, Coach Khalid. I did 3 sets. Now I think I'll not be able to ride my bike home. Oh, jeez, you're stuck in the gym now. I'm scared I can't stand up tomorrow. Eden, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You got this. That is the thing. This is what we want, okay? So, we've got this. This is Pedro. You're smashing this. I love this. This is what I want from you guys. I want you to smash legs so you can't stand up you're struggling to stand up the next day. Look, I know you hate me for it, but you thank me later when your legs are growing. And make sure at the end, of course, after you finish these hack squats for 12 reps and 4 sets, please go and get yourself a nice little protein shake, okay? And I use BSN Synthesis Edge. I absolutely love it. Get a protein shake you love and enjoy. I love every single flavor of it. I'm not even gonna lie, like it's freaking brilliant. I'm a BSN sponsor athlete as well, but I love it. But nutrition is also very, very important. It's also number one. No point in tearing your muscle if you're not gonna basically repair it, okay? So that's why nutrition comes hand in hand in training, okay? Yes, whey or creatine is what it's saying. Both. I use creatine as a pre-workout. Sometimes people have creatine as post. You can have it anytime you want, but creatine stacks, so there's no There's no harm having before or after. Beast in the life. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey man, my knees are bad. Do you have any other ways I can get big legs? Look, it depends. I'm not gonna advise you to keep training on your knees when they're bad. I'll say work with isolated movements if you can, if your doctor says you're allowed to, or it doesn't impact your knees. Get your shoulder slower, controlled movements, because that's a great way to increase the tension. Look, if I jump on a leg extension, for instance, and I want to build my quads, and I'm working on isolated movements, okay? Look, I'm not going to be squatting and potentially activating my knees, because it's very hard sometimes to control when you are under a 200-300 kilo squat, to control the tension that's going to be going to your knees. You are going to get some tension to your knees, and that's just the reality of it, okay? Work with your isolated movement, work your leg extension, slow down the leg extensions, slow down the concentric, slow down the eccentric. You're still going to tear the muscle, you're still going to put tension in the muscle, increase the weight on there, make sure your knees aren't headed. With the leg extension, I prefer to actually sit up to actually put less pressure on my knees. So you can try that as well to see how you go as well. So use these to help you. Guys, it's all about training smarter while you train harder. People say it's all about training smarter, not harder. Look, I believe you have to still train hard. There's nothing good achieved from being lazy. We gotta go hard or go home. That's but you gotta be smart with still how you train. It's not about going hard and hurting yourself. It's about going hard and doing it the right way. So we gotta be very smart with these things when we do it, guys. And I believe in hard work, guys. So it's one of the things. I think the bicep curls are really good. Bicep curls are good for your knees. I think you're a massive troll, mate. No problem. Lightweight baby. Eden, you asked a question before as well on YouTube. Let's see what you say. Any tips on stretching? Yes. Okay, guys, when it comes to stretching, hip flexors are always number one. Some of the things that inhibit our depth when we squat, when we do a leg press, when we hack squat, hip flexor stretches. I don't know if you guys can see me, but 1 foot up, drive my hips forward, come down, push your knees up. Generally, just pretend you're squatting. Okay, keep your chest up while you do this. Very, very easy way for you to do a hip flexor stretch as well. Stretch your glutes, stretch your hamstrings. I'm gonna do one live session, actually fully on stretching, guys, as well too, when I do my muscle activation exercises live. So I want you guys to join me with this, because it's gonna be epic. And I just want to say a big thank you to every single one of you that joined. And I hope you guys have taken something from the Help Upper Body Lives. They do. Look, I want you guys to really benefit from these live streams as much as possible. And I want you guys to try these out as well. Go out, go train legs hard. Give this a go. There's no harm in giving it a go, giving it a try. See how you go. See if it was actually easier for you to warm up into your squats, and you end up smashing your legs more better, because this is where your growth starts, guys. This is where our growth happens. This is where the change happens. And I'm excited to see you guys progress. Look, I'm going through this at the moment myself, and I love it. but I want to share with you guys. There's no point of me hiding all these little techniques that I've found and my knowledge over the years. You know, I've been competing for so long. I won the professional world title in Macedonia in 2017. Started competing about 13 years ago. Sorry, 10 years ago. But I've been training for over 15 years now. So look, I've also got a degree in nutrition and food science. So I want to help you guys as much as possible. I want to use not just my titles and experience, but I want to use my voice to help you guys too. I can only score 30 kilos. Any tips on how to get those numbers higher? Yes. Periodization when you're training, which means having a structure and programming when you're training would definitely help. I've been able to help people get 30, 40 kilos on top of their lifts in about 8 weeks as well too, with their trainer as well. So honestly, stay with me through this 15 days, and I guarantee you that we will get those lifts higher as well, and we'll work with them as we go. So look, if you haven't signed up already, join the Body Rescue. Click the link in my bio, guys. Very nice and easy. Click it. Join the Facebook groups, guys, because I want you guys to be in there, because there's going to be stuff that's going to be in there. I can't be live 24/7 on my Instagram and YouTube, but all the questions you ask there are all going to be answered as much as possible too. I want to help you guys as much as possible, and at the end of the day, the only way I can help you is if you guys are willing for it. Like, you guys made that effort to come on here tonight and join me. You guys answered some questions, which is awesome. You guys are very smart and you're very knowledgeable, and this is just the start. We're only just beginning, guys. I want you guys to make sure you join this group as well. Just click the link in my bio. Very easy, guys. It takes 2 seconds. Any tips to stay consistent with diet? I love this question. Okay, so diet consistency comes down to a few things. Now, one, don't hate the food you're eating. So if you hate the food you eat in your diet, get your change it straight away. Change it. And I'm going to do some sessions also specifically with a little bit more on diets as well too, because I want to use my knowledge in nutrition and my degree in nutrition to help you guys as much as possible. Don't hate your food. If you enjoy your food, it's one, easy to stay consistent. Two, make sure that your food is your diet doesn't stress you out. Okay, fit your diet into your day. Don't let your day fit around your diet. Don't be like, hey guys, I'm at work and I'm gonna heat my chicken and broccoli. No, it doesn't work that way. Look, if I'm at work and I need to eat, and I'm like, I can pull out a snack, I can pull up some rice cakes, so I can pull up a bar, and that's convenient for me. Convenience is a big thing, guys. Once anything starts to stress you out, it's hard to stay consistent with it, because you can't be stressed all the time. Okay? Okay, guys. Oh, there's lots and lots of questions here. But that's number 2. And quickly, number 3 as well too is don't restrict yourself, because restricting yourself is only gonna get back to a negative. You start off as a positive, you're on a high when you start a restricted diet, and then eventually you start going low. Okay, and we'll talk about this a little bit more in depth later on as well too. I'm a swimmer. What's the best thing I can do to sustain muscle while swimming at a high level? Okay, if you're a swimmer, one of the things is your cardiovascular training is also going to be quite high. So don't take the vaccine. Okay, guys. If you're a swimmer, your cardiovascular training is gonna high. You're gonna have to eat. You're also gonna have to keep your protein high. Another thing, creatine is always great, because one of the things is it keeps your water absorption high and keeps the muscle absorption high. Now in the muscles, okay, if you don't want your muscles to deflate, okay, it means there's certain things in the muscle that you want to help. You can increase your glycogen uptake. Glycogen is basically your carbs, and your muscle has a certain amount of glycogen that it can store. Now, if your muscle can actually store more glycogen, your muscles actually stay bigger. Now, if your muscles actually can't store enough glycogen, your muscles can get smaller from that. So that's another way your muscles get, apart from the fibers, which is the myofibrils, and develop from progressive overload, your muscles can actually get bigger from your sarcoplasmic training, or basically increasing your glycogen uptake. So keep your carbs a little bit higher, keep your creatine in as well, keep your protein high if you can. Make sure you're supplementing with zinc as well too, because that actually helps quite a lot. While you're training exhausted, your natural testosterone levels do drop if your zinc levels do drop too. I hope you guys are following me. I'm trying not to talk too fast, but I think I am. I'm just going to try and scroll through as many questions as I can and answer. I want to learn about macros. Yes. I will do a talk about macros as well, because that's a big one. I saw carbs were the villains until I received your PDF. Yes, guys, this is the thing. No worries, guys. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here to help. Pedro just made a very, very important question. Sorry, he made a very, very important statement. So, guys, when you do click the link in my bio, you go to my website, kwameduah.com, which I've actually set up for your free training. You do get PDF. Now, this busts a lot of myths in bodybuilding and training. And these are things that are like, it's not just me just saying it. It's stuff that are actually there. There's evidence to prove it. Okay, a lot of people think carbs are the enemy. No. Carbs are not the enemy. You not knowing how to manage your diet is the enemy. Okay, so one of them is what Pedro just mentioned. He always used to think carbs were the enemy until he clicked and saw my PDF, and he got my PDF, and I busted a few myths that hopefully help change his perspective. And this is gonna help him and honestly change your life, and it's gonna change his training too. So this is awesome, guys. If you guys haven't click the link in my bio, guys, and you're gonna receive that free PDF, and you get to join the Facebook group. Ask me millions of questions. I am there to help you guys. At the end of the day, we got 15 days. You're stuck with me. You guys are stuck with me once you click that link. We're gonna have some fun, and we're only gonna make progress. And I guarantee you, at the end of this, we're gonna be having fun. Okay, cows. Some tips for cows. Use some heavy weights when training cows, but the same way, progressively overload. Okay, now think about it. Your calves you're always walking on your calves. Okay, so if you're doing the same thing continuously, you're not actually bringing enough change for the muscle to grow. So time under tension, slow control movement, get nice stretch. When you're doing the calf raise, get full contraction, full stretch, and full contraction at the top. Use isometric holds. Hold at the top for a bit, squeeze the muscle. That's another element of hypertrophy. You can utilize that to your advantage. Do that for a few sets and increase the weight after each set. You're progressing and challenging yourself. Guarantee you do enough sets to challenge your muscle. Your calves will be growing. Increase your frequency with training, which means once your calves recover, hit them again. And supplement well to go hard as well too. I'm going to read the comments. Sorry, guys. I talk a lot as well, so it's hard for me to go through everything. We're working. All right, guys. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that came on. Don't forget, guys. I'm about to sign off now. Don't forget to click the link in my bio. Receive that PDF. Bust those myths. All right? Carbs is not the enemy. Fats are not the enemy. Not knowing how to actually properly diet is the enemy, and not knowing all these things is the enemy. That's what's going to set you back, okay? There's a lot of things, misinformation on the internet, and I'm here to help you bust those myths. So just click the link in my bio. Easy way, take you 2 seconds. Join my Facebook group as well. There's going to be more of this. The full workout is out there. I want you guys to try it and let me know. I actually want to know a response from you guys, if you can, how you went with the workout, because we did 2 out of 15. Okay, we're not playing around here, guys. I want you guys to get the best out of it. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate every single one of you. Now go home, go to the gym. Let's get some gains, baby. Let's work. Your boy is out. Peace out. Don't forget to click the link in my bio, kwameduah.com, and let's work. Thanks again for joining.